Hello, my viewers. My name is Magala Derek Samuel. I'm a field agronomist by profession. As I always say, Enkumbi terimba, amagezi, muliro. Today, I want us to learn about something very special and very interesting. It is called what? Nursery bed preparation. How can you prepare a nursery bed? And what is a nursery bed? A nursery bed uh, is a small land that you prepare where we raise small seeded plants. What are small seeded plants? These are plants with small seeds. Where we cannot plant them directly from the main garden. We first raise them in a nursery bed. And then after raising them in a nursery bed, we transplant them to the main garden. Yes, this is how you start. Number one, you first dig a small piece of land. Make sure that the place is soft and it doesn't have big blocks. What do I mean by big blocks? These are the big blocks. Make sure that you don't find big blocks like these ones. You make sure that you grind each and every particle on our bed. You do a small garden that is enough for your main garden. Don't do something very big which is not going to accommodate your main garden. So today our nursery bed is of this size because our garden is a bit small. What are you going to put in this nursery bed are their onions. So I want you to be attentive, be serious, look as you learn, and as you also put what you learn in action. So we have started with digging the nursery bed, and it is done. So now step two, we are going to disinfect. Disinfecting means adding water into our nursery bed here to kill small insects like caterpillars, like millipedes, like these earthworms that may eat our seeds. These seeds that we're going to plant here, they are eaten by small insects. So before you plant them into the nursery bed, first disinfect the nursery bed with some insecticide. So this is what I'm going to do. This is our insecticide. It is called Cyparasa. Cyparasa kills these small earthworms that will eat our seeds, centipedes, millipedes, termites that may eat our seeds here. So you use little into the watering can. Use little into the watering can like this, like about 5 mils in 10 liters. 5 mils in 10 liters. After you mix well the insecticide with water. You mix very well. Mix. You mix well. After mixing, after seeing that you've made a uniform mixture, then or solution, then you disinfect. Disinfecting, you pour this mixture of our insecticide with water on our nursery bed to kill all the insects that may eat our seeds, like that. After doing that, that is done. The mixture, the solution is going to enter into the soil, then it will kill the small insects, the worms, the termites, and other insects that may kill or may eat our seeds. So it is advisable to do this because once you don't do this, your seeds may not germinate very well. You may get a poor germinability of your seedlings. So it is recommended and advisable for a farmer to do this. Then step number 3, after disinfecting, you draw rows across the bed like this. You draw rows. These are rows where we're going to plant our small seeds. Rows. You draw rows into the bed. So these are big blocks, you don't want them. Rows. You draw rows that are enough. I think you're seeing and learning. You see and learn. See and learn. See as you're learning. These are rows that I'm drawing here. So after drawing the rows, these are rows. This is where we're going to put our seeds, small seeds, in these rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After you draw the rows, step number 4, we are going to plant our seeds, small seeds. These are onions, as I've told you. This variety is called Super Yali. Super Yali is a variety that is imported and sold on market by East West Seeds. East West Seeds is the company that imports such variety of onions into Uganda. It is a good variety. It grows big. It matures very fast. In just 3 months' time, you are harvesting your onions. So I want you to learn as you also putting what you learn into action. We have to follow this procedure from the day of planting our nursery bed to the day we are going to harvest our onions. Be a good learner as you learn, and also put what you're learning into action. So I'm going to plant my seeds. You open very well. After opening, don't plant all the seeds because this is a big pack of around 250 grams. This one's plants a half acre. This one. So you can't just plant all these into one nursery bed because there will be very many. So you have to reduce and get enough, just enough to be planted. These are our seeds. You're seeing they are very small seeds. You can't just plant them in the main garden. You may end up losing, yet it is very expensive. So it is advisable you first plant them in a nursery bed, then after you transplant them when they are a bit matured, around 3 weeks. So after doing that, we are going to broadcast our seeds into these rows, but don't just pour them into one place. Broadcast them slowly so that they get uniformly distributed. Slowly like this. Slowly as you see. Put what you learn into practice. Enkumbi, terimba, amagezi, muliro. Slowly like that. I think you're seeing very well how I'm doing. So this is what we do to all small seeded plants. Slowly you broadcast, slowly like this. Don't pour them in one place, because once you pour them in one place, they will grow when they are congested, and they will not make good seedlings. Don't pour them in one place. Make sure that they are distributed uniformly, and make sure that you plant enough, because our garden is around, it is a plot of 50 by 100 meters, so we shall not plant a lot of them. It is just a plot where we are going to plant these onions after they have germinated. So this is what I do. I think you're seeing very well what I'm doing. This is nursery bed preparation and planting. You broadcast very well. I want us to plant enough. I want us to have enough in our main garden. I've added one row so that we can have enough. One row. Yes, this is what I've done. Yes, my viewers, I'm done with broadcasting my seeds. These are onion seeds. I think you're seeing them very well. After broadcasting, we are going to step number 5. What I think. Number 5, we're going to cover our seeds with a little soil, not blocks of soil, but little. The soil should be crystalline soil, not blocky soil, because once you cover your seeds with blocky soil, they will not germinate very well. Soil should be crystalline, very crystalline. So I've prepared this soil. It is the soil I'm going to use to cover our seeds. As you're seeing, cover them very well. As you're seeing, you can come and get a good picture of how to cover them. Make sure that they are all covered. Cover them very well, and make sure that they are all covered. Yes. So this is done for all small seeded plants: tomatoes, green pepper, carrots, skuma wheat, cabbages, all small seeded plants or vegetables. We use such a mechanism or procedure to prepare the bed to avoid losses when you plant direct into the main garden. So you do something of this kind to cover your seeds. Cover them very well to avoid them being left uncovered. Once you don't cover them, they will not germinate because they will keep on top. They will be on top and fail to germinate. So to have a good germinability of our seeds, cover them very well. Make sure they are covered very well. Don't leave any seed uncovered on top. Make sure they are covered very well. Make sure they are covered very well. Cover them very well so that they are all covered in the soil. Don't leave seeds uncovered. Cover them very well. As you're seeing, please learn, because one time you will be also planting this nursery bed your own without being assisted. So if you don't learn, you may end up doing mistakes, and such mistakes may affect you and affect your germinability of the nursery bed. So watch as you're learning. Watch as you're learning. This is nursery bed preparation done by Magala Derek Samuel, a field agronomist by profession. So if you want to know more about me, please contact me. Look for my number, and you'll get to learn more about vegetable growing and more about agriculture at large. So I'm done with covering my seeds, as you see. I'm done with covering my seeds, as you see. Cover them very well. Don't put a lot of soil, but make sure that they are covered, because once you don't cover them well, they will not germinate. Make sure they are covered. Make sure they are covered. So make sure they are covered very, very well. For you to have a good germinability, they must be covered very well. Yes, I'm now done with covering our seeds. Step 5 is done. I've made rows, broadcasted seeds, covered them very well. After covering our seeds, what is next? Step 6. We are going to make sure that we cover this nursery bed, with dry grass. Call them mulches. You cover very well. Don't put a lot of mulches. Put just enough. When you put a lot, these seeds need sunlight, because germination requires a lot of sunlight for seeds to germinate. So once you cover a lot, they will keep moist. They'll end up swelling and rotting. So put less, so that once we receive some sunshine from above, it can easily penetrate into the grasses. Then our seeds enjoy the sunlight to be able to germinate. Look as you learn, and as you also put what you've learned into practice. These are our mulches. Mulching. This is mulching. Put little, don't put much, my friend. When you put much, you end up being affected, and you say agriculture is a poor venture. You don't earn money. No. The reason is because you did something not right, and you ended up not benefiting. So make sure you follow up very well. Look for a professional agronomist to help you, so that you don't make losses in this field. Enkumbi terimba, amagezi muliro. I'm doing it this way so that you also learn. Mulching as you're learning. Mulching as you learn. Mulching as you learn. Put little. Make sure that you put enough. Don't put much, don't put little. We want enough, just enough. Make sure that you cover all the plot, so that it is well protected from direct sunshine. Yeah. Yes, my viewers. This is now step 6, covering our plot with dry grass. The importance of this dry grass, it keeps moisture into the soil, so that our seeds can enjoy the water inside, and also protects the seeds from direct sunshine. So you have to make sure that you put enough. So step 6 is done. What next? The last step after adding or after putting the mulches on the bed, we are going to sprinkle water onto this dry grass, so that we keep it moist, like this. We keep it moist. We sprinkle water onto the dry grass, so that we keep it moist. This is enough, because we already added water before adding the dry grass. So after adding adding water onto the dry grass, we make sure that our garden stands for 3 to 4 days. 3 to 4 days. Make sure that on the 3rd day you come and cross check and see, have they germinated? If they have started germinating, we remove the dry grass, then we construct a shade. Make sure that you don't exceed 4 days, because once you exceed 4 days, our onions will germinate and they'll enter into these grasses. Once you'll be removing the grass, you'll be uprooting them mistakenly, and you make losses during that process. So make sure that between 3 to 4 days, you come and check. When they have germinated, remove the dry grass, you construct a shade. So I think you've learned, and we're still learning. Next time we shall see where our bed, when our bed has germinated, we shall come and show you that it has germinated. So we construct our shed and we learn together. My name is Magala Derek Samuel. I'm a field agronomist by profession. Please, if you want to know more about my videos, more about agriculture, check on YouTube. My page is there. Put in a search name of Omulimisa Magala Derek Samuel, you find me. Subscribe to my videos, share them. Don't keep this knowledge you yourself. Don't be mean. Share the knowledge, because we all want to learn and get money from agriculture. Please, you can also check my TikTok page. I'm there. Facebook, I'm there. WhatsApp, I'm there. Let me leave you with my number. If you have where to write, 0756 227049, 0756 227049, or 0783 700 115, 0783 700 115. On WhatsApp, I'm using Airtel. Check on me. We keep learning. We keep enjoying agriculture. As I say, Enkumbi terimba, amagezi muliro. Stay blessed. Meet on the next stage when we have removed the grasses and also are building a shed on this bed. Love you. Stay blessed. Bye-bye.